Hello and welcome. This is Dreamcrafted Creations. My name is Debbie. I am also known as Nana, and this is my little corner of YouTube where I love to share my passion of knitting, crocheting, embroidery, soon to be weaving, and all the different fiber arts. And if you are new here, welcome, welcome. I hope you stay. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to me. This is a new channel. Come February 15th, it will be 1 year, and I am trying to build my community. I have about 345, 46 subscribers, which to me means the world, and it's a lot. But in the YouTube world, there's many, many more people out there that I would love to be able to communicate with. So please feel free, subscribe, and watch me when I come up and talk about my crazy knitting life. And if you have been watching me, thank you. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And I really have a fun time doing these videos and keeping a little diary for myself. But let's get started. What I wanted to talk about today is the 12 cast-ons of 2026 that I found through my surfing of YouTube's videos, knitting and crochet, and I found a channel, Yarn and Yarn, and I believe her name is Angela. And if I have that wrong, I'm sorry, but I will link it below. But from what I gathered, it really was a good thing. I felt that would be for me because we all have, if you're in this community, we all have a big stash and we all say we just want to use our stash. And in the perfect world, that would be great, but I just don't know if I can just use my stash. I know I'm always going to want something new and fresh that I see at a festival or when I go away to a retreat, etc. So I don't want to set myself up for failure and say that I'm only going to use my stash because that's not going to happen. But if you're interested in the 12 cast-ons that I plan to get done on the needles, on the hooks in January by the end of this month, go back to the last video and check that out. Is there a method to this madness, though? I mean, I love my hobby and it brings me joy, and I'm not stressed doing it, but there's a lot I want to do. I want to do it all. So for me, the 12 cast-ons is, it's just pulling out those projects that are sitting there that maybe I won't get to, but at least I'll start. And I'm going to do a combination of sweaters, socks, mittens, amigurumi toys. Did I add anything else to that list? Mittens, toys, socks. I think that's about it. And I wanted to add one more thing in from my stash, and hopefully I can get this done. I finished one blanket last year, which took me 2 years because it was a hexagon and you had to crochet all the little hexagons together, so that took some time, but at the same time it was a year just to do the monthly hexagons. So I wanted to come up with a plan, a method to the madness of all my stash. And the one blanket that I've had here is called Quiet Sky. It's by Anita Gibney, and this is how it looks. If you've been here before, you might have seen this. And I really fell in love with this because I am a quilter, and it just made sense to me. Knitting, crocheting, quilting, all in one pattern. So this is crochet. And I also, and I'm going to show you the yarn colors I bought. I can't remember if it came as a kit. I believe it did come as a kit. But I also got Anita's book. She had a book come out this year in November. And this is the book. Patchwork Granny Squares Blankets. Learn to crochet, quilt-inspired throws, home decor, and more. So this is her book. Let me get that ring out of there. And, you know, I was thinking of doing like a square a month in here, because she does have like a sampler. But I said to myself, you know what? You have the yarn in your stash, you have that pattern. Let's do this one this year. And if by some chance I get it done early enough to fit some more squares in, maybe I will. But in the meantime, this book's going to sit on the shelf till I can get to it. And if I was even thinking for baby blankets, this would be cute, just to put your own little design together. So that's another plan. So the colors for this are really pretty. Well, I think they're really pretty. It's called King Cole. It's price-wise, double knitting, and the first color is called Confetti. So it's kind of like a pinky raspberry. And the second color, and there's not really a base and a contrast because there's 12 different squares, 25 squares. So my plan is maybe 2 squares a month, and then I could get this done by the end of the year. But just so you know, each square looks like it has 12 little squares in it. So is it going to be possible? I have no idea, but I'm going to put it on the list, on the to-do list. And so the second color is, what is it called? Oyster. So we have oyster and confetti. And then there's 2 shades of purple, which is phthalo, the lighter purple. And I don't have the wrapper for this for some reason, but it's just a darker version in a tweed. And then the last 2 colors are, what is this called? Why can I never find it? I don't know. So it's a gold color, and this is natural. Okay, so there's the name on there. Amber. Okay, so we have natural and we have amber. And this is tweed versus price-wise. So all these colors, let me see if I can get them together. Look at that. I like that color. I think they're beautiful. And every time I pick up a pattern and stash yarn, it seems to be either pink or purple. Must be what I like. This I have on today, my candy shop cowl. This is a deep plum. I like a lot of pink. This is light pink. I did not make this, but I did make the shawl, Candy Shop. I'll link it below. This was made during the Greater Boston Yarn Crawl last year in 2025. But so a big expectation is to fit in a blanket on top of the 12 cast-ons. And I did, okay, so the first cast-on is done, first finished object, which is, and if you've been watching me, you know I've made 3 of these, but this is the Junie Bauble blanket, baby blanket. This is 30 inches by 30 inches. I believe it's a beautiful size for a stroller, a baby in a crib. It's not too oversized. This is really, really a good size blanket for a baby and a great gift for a baby shower because you really can just do it in any colors you want. I used stash yarn that I had, and the reason I picked the vibrant rainbow colors was because we don't know if it's a boy or a girl, so I thought it was a very nice neutral. I mean, even though there's a pink, there's a blue. So either way, I think it can be for a boy or a girl. And now that that's done, and I blocked it, it's actually a little damp, so I'll finish blocking that tonight. But now that it's done, I always like to give like a little toy with it. And I had this pattern from Mama Made Minis, but the shower is tomorrow night. And I've had this yarn in my stash. So I was thinking maybe I could get it done if I got up early in the morning, because I'm too tired now. I don't even know what time it is. It's like 6:30 or 7 o'clock Friday night, January 9th. And I really hope to get this video up tonight because, excuse me, I think I'm nuts, but I want to try to get this done. Honey Bunny by Mama Made Minis. There's two sizes. There's large and small. They're a little snuggly, and I just thought they would look so cute with the blanket. And I have the yarn that they use. It's called Premier Basics Chenille. It's a big yarn, and this is a very neutral color. So what do you think? Do you think I can get this done tomorrow? I mean, if I don't, I can give it to them later. I can always give it to Zeke too. So I think it's worth the try tomorrow. So not one of my 12 cast-ons, but it's a bonus cast-on. I am going to try to get this done tomorrow. Doesn't seem like it's too difficult. My second cast-on I did was the Milton sweater, which is by Joji Locatelli. Did I get that right? Sorry if I didn't, but I'll link it below. And that is, gonna get rid of all my notes, this beautiful light airy cardigan. And I started in the La BM, you know what, I don't even know how to say that, but I'll link it below. This beautiful yarn called La Bien Aimée. There you are, right there. So I have a mohair, and which one is this? Let's see. Well, this is the mohair, and then there's, I believe this is, oh, I kept the tag. This is a merino singles, superwash merino sea mist. So I have the beautiful mohair and the merino done together. Purple again, and I do like blues, but I cast on. I believe, what part of this? How did we start? We started on the collar. So this is part of the collar. I am doing everyone always says this, I am doing the 4th size. I'm doing the 4th size, so that's equivalent to 42 and 3/4 inch bust, and it will overlap. That's what size I am. I'm not a little girl. So anyways, this is how it's coming out. It's light, it's airy. It was a provisional cast on at first, but look how pretty. I hope you can just really see how pretty that is. So, second cast on started. Third cast on is this beautiful by Crochet Confetti, this little bee doll. I just love this whimsy doll. These are going to be a collection for myself because these dolls, I started her tonight, and these are going to be a labor of love. I've just started her head, and I think I have like maybe 6 rows done because this is a DK weight. I'm using the DK paint box yarns. Let me show you the label. This is what the label looks like. And the white didn't have a label. I must have started using it for something else, but I'm using a 1.75 millimeter crochet hook. Let me find it in this mess here. Hold on. So right here, look, teeny, I know people do this so you can see, teeny weeny crochet hook with this DK is going to be this beautiful bee. So 3 cast-ons for the first week of January. I did my I don't want to call it a resolution, but I said I was going to cast on 12, and 3 times 4 is 12, and my goal is to get 3 casted on a week. That is what the goal is. So is there a method to this madness of why I have to get everything done and blah, blah, blah? No, there's no method. It's just fun. And, you know, it's going to kind of hold myself accountable. So hopefully I will get it done. But besides that, we talked about adding the Afghan. I hope to God I can get this done tomorrow, because that'll be really nice added to the gift. And what else? And the bee and the Milton. So a lot's been going on, and a lot has been going on this week, and I figured I'd save it to the end. All the Christmas decorations are away. If you've been watching me, I literally had 65 boxes, and thank you to one of my daughters who was able to come over and literally undress 5 trees, box everything up, and put it away. She really did a great job, and I am very thankful for that. And my husband and her got them up in the attic, and yes, thank you very much. But till next year. And we're kind of like, you know, in limbo now in January, but we've been very busy through December. I did Vlogmas, we had Christmas, I had an ornament party, and then, you know, we had to tear it all down. So it's a nice month to really start focusing on some knitting and crocheting for me, and I hope that's what you can focus on too, if that's what you like to do. So until next time, please leave some, you know, notes in the comments, ask me questions. And again, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't. It really helps grow the channel, or just give it a like. You know, I would really appreciate it. So see you soon. Happy crafting.